What's up, everyone? The day of the second eviction of Big Brother 25 has finally arrived, and chaos is still running rampant in that house. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Now, right before we get started, if you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. I'm not even joking. As I've started recording this, I am, I think, 4 or 5 subscribers away from 21,000 subs. So, you know what to do. Hit it. And also, the Bermuda Triangle of YouTube is the YouTube algorithm, and hitting the like button helps me out more than you even know. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. Now, heading into the eviction tonight, we have got Riley and Cameron sat on the block next to one another. From the beginning of the week, Hisam's target has been Riley, and then we saw the flip-flop back and forthness that has been Big Brother 25 this week. I've loved it. It's great. To those of you complaining that, oh, this is ridiculous that they can't stick to anything, it's like, oh, shut up. Honestly, for years and years and years, we've been waiting for a fluid season where we don't know what's going to happen next, and we finally got it, so stop complaining. I couldn't be happier. Even though it might look like things are going to land on Riley still, the journey was fun going backwards and forwards, but of course we don't know definitely that it's going to land on Riley, because we've seen many times in Big Brother where eviction day comes around and then on that day things change 51 times over, and that could happen again today. But yes, Sari and Izzy obviously started to make the push for evicting Cameron and keeping Riley, but then all of a sudden after that push they've decided to come back. They went forwards and now they've gone back, and now they don't think it's the greatest idea, because obviously a lot of people on their side were also not fully on board with it. Nicole has been talking all week. Mimi, she's been saying this is so annoying. She's frustrated that her alliance can't just make a plan and stick to it. And then we've got Jared, who's not really on board with it either. Corey doesn't really see the merits either. It seemed like, I think, Sari and Izzy doing the legwork, Felicia going along with whatever Sari wants. Yeah, but Hisam has rubbed a lot of people up the wrong way this week with his arrogance. Yeah, I'm going to say arrogance. Yeah, I think the way he talks to people has annoyed a lot of the house guests. People find him to be very dictator-like and high and mighty. You know those old school players who are like, integrity and loyalty and trust, and then they go and do the opposite themselves, but yet they still hold that standard to everybody else. For example, Hisam saying to everybody this week, don't go make handshake agreements with other people. It's just us, it's the professors. And then he goes off making deals with other people. And it's annoyed a lot of people. It's that double standard where if you're going to enforce the rules, you got to stick to the rules. Because you can't enforce the rules and break them, because that's just not fair. And it makes people lose respect for you. So I was saying at the beginning of this week, I was going, Hisam, because of all of his competition wins with HOH and Veto, and then Veto again, it's a lot for week 2. And I was saying he's definitely, Derek X and Michael from the last 2 years, I said he's definitely going to Michael his way into jury. I'm going to eat my words. I think he'll be lucky if he makes it past next week alive. If he actually makes it to the jury, I'll be impressed. But he's certainly somebody who's shaping up to be a villain of this season, both amongst the house and amongst the viewers. Matt took the time to pull Riley aside and tell her that he has a crush on her. Wow, 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 wow. I've been really trying, baby. I did not plan to sing that, but I just felt the need to. But anyways, yeah. Matt tells her, it was very sweet. He said, if you do end up going tomorrow, I would regret not telling you that I find you very attractive. And Riley gave him a big hug, one of which resembled the friendship zone, I'm going to say. Because I feel like if Riley was into him as well, maybe the flirting would have started backwards and forwards, but you just gave him a hug and it was just like, oh. Yeah. That's the vibe I got. But who knows? I mean, maybe something will blossom after the season. Maybe Riley will take a hot minute and end up being attracted to Matt too. Or maybe she is, she just hasn't expressed that yet. But I don't know. It seemed like the friendship zone, friend zone. But I've got to say, I mean, Matt's, what a lovely bloke. I mean, he's just so lovely and kind and nice and gentlemanly, and I like Matt a lot. I really do. I've seen a lot of people pushing for him they want him to win HOH tonight after the eviction. I think that would be cool because Matt's kind of in the side of the house now that is, I guess, classed as the underdogs. I like him a lot. He's cool. It would keep things alive, but also I wouldn't want to lose one of my favourites. There's a lot to take into account. Speaking of which, who do you want to win HOH tonight? And also, before I forget, I am going live tonight before the show. An hour before the show, you can join me if you want to hang with fellow Big Brother fans. Bring yourselves along a drink and some snacks, and we just chat about Big Brother for an hour and hang before the live show. So check that out for sure. But yes, Matt did confess his feelings to Riley, and she promptly put him in the friend zone with a nice hug. Now, a very interesting dynamic duo to watch is America and Mimi, both on different sides of the house, but have both put their brains together and said, hey, let's look out for each other. We can exchange information, and that'll better us in the game. What a great move, because so many times with these split house seasons, which are great, I love split house seasons, nobody takes the opportunity to go, let's be a double agent. This puts me further in the game. Already we've got Jared and Sari who are exchanging information from either side. But not only them now, Mimi and America have decided, let's do that. And I respect the hell out of it. I will say, America and Mimi have grown on me this week, probably more than any other two in the game. Mimi has shown her reads on the game are great, and she's very entertaining when she breaks things down, when she's frustrated about things, and she goes off into the storage room and just vents into the air. Brilliant. I would do the same if I was in the house. And America, don't sleep on America. I'm telling you, right? I'll put a tweet out yesterday. Shameless plug. Follow me at TV Talks with Tom on Twitter. Put a tweet out yesterday. I think I got about 2,000 likes-ish. And so that I'm not the only one who thinks this. She's making subtle moves that are setting her up for the long game. Do not sleep on her, for real. She's got great reads, and she knows the game as well, you know. Typically, you know, the young girl in her mid-20s that gets cast on Big Brother doesn't really know. Usually a recruit, there for Instagram followers. Again, I'm just going off what usually happens with Big Brother. It doesn't seem the case. She has a true love for the game. She knows the game, and she's making moves that are going to get her further in the game. Don't sleep on America. But anyway, Mimi and America coming together. Great move, because if things start to implode on either side, which it's looking like it will, because the figurehead Riley's probably losing on that side. She's going soon. And Heisem's blown up the other side because people don't like him anymore. Having those double agents in the middle, setting yourselves up for the next stage of the game. Great move from Mimi and America. Now, a very icky moment from yesterday on the feeds that has gained a lot of traction online. A lot of people talking about it. A lot of people saying a huge red flag, a huge ruby red flag. That is quite literally the reddest you can get. Like, look at that blanket over there. It's that red. Look at that wall. Look at that Look at me stretching here. Look at that pillow. That red. Anyways, Jared is talking to Blue. And he's basically straight up asking her how many people she slept with. As if like he has like this standard where he won't sleep with Blue if her body count is incredibly high. So for a starter, they're not even in a relationship together. Second of all, they've known each other 2 weeks. Third of all, this isn't Love Island. And fourth of all, Jared doesn't even have a right to know that in the first place. Let alone judge that. You know, I don't see Blue asking Jared how many people he's slept with. Because it doesn't matter to Blue. You know, like, do whatever the hell you want. Like, I not cool from Jared there to do that. Like, it's as if, like, it puts a worth on a potential partner or a woman that he's interested in for how many people they've slept with. Like, screw that. Blue can sleep with as many people as she wants to, you know, like, and Jared asking her that on national television to basically saying, you know, like, I don't mess with that. I don't mess if, you know, if you've slept with that many people. Like, who is Jared to say that when he's not even in a relationship with, I mean, even if he was, you know. Yeah, a lot of people were like, massive red flag, Blue, get the hell away from him. And Blue handled it with dignity, you know, this transgression. She turned around and basically said, you know, I'm not going to tell you that. You're not entitled to know that. There's some things that I will tell you, but, and my dog agrees because he's barking right now. Douglas is with the times, just like I am. Blue's handling it with dignity and saying, there's some things I will tell you, but those kind of things, no, you're not entitled to that really, and it's not a big deal to her, It wouldn't matter if Jared had slept with 200 people, it wouldn't matter to Blue, but Jared's holding this standard on Blue where, like I said, they're not even in a relationship and he's judging her already, basically saying, I don't get with people who've been with this certain amount of people. Incredibly toxic, and I don't know, it's 2023. Like, come on, body positivity, sex positivity, get with the times. Like, it just feels archaic and a bit old-fashioned, which I get. A lot of people will have those views, but I just think with a bit of understanding and education, people should realise that it's okay to sleep with however many people you want and not have somebody judge you for it. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Just remember to expect going into the eviction tonight, Riley is most certainly the target. But again, this is Big Brother and we can expect the unexpected and things might change around. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. I appreciate all your support. I'll remind everybody that I'm going live before the show tonight, 1 hour before. So come hang, grab yourself some snacks and a drink and whatever, and just bring yourself along. And I'll be there talking about Big Brother amongst other Big Brother fans. So join us there at 1 hour. I'm going to say 1 hour before the show because there's different time zones in America. 1 hour before the Eastern time of the show. Thank you, everybody, for supporting, as always. Like I said, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, do it because we're so close to 21,000. I imagine by the time you've watched this video, we will have hit over 21,000. So join the party and add to that 21,000. Thank you so much, gang. I appreciate you all. Let me know who you want to see evicted tonight, who you would like to see win the head of household competition. Are you rooting for any kind of showmans? Just everything Big Brother related. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope that you're all staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.